Hello, hello. Welcome to Wednesday's Wiggles and Giggles. I'm super excited to welcome you in. Today's going to be just a tad bit different because these shows that I'm putting on IG and my website cechappy.com are a part of my own healing. I need to continuously transform and improve these shows and the content that I provide. So today I'm going to add in a couple of new elements to Wiggles and Giggles to really anchor it into what I believe is therapy. So I hope you're down. Let's go ahead and get on board. We still have the 3 rules of Wiggles and Giggles. Rule number 1, have you some water. We have to hydrate, not only for Wiggles and Giggles, because I'm going to have you moving. I'm going to have you up out your seat, hopefully laughing, moving your body without inhibitions, But I feel like water is something that is a key component to our healthy internal living. Our bodies are made up of 70% water. And if we continue to refill ourselves with what our cells are made of, we can constantly keep a clear mind, a clear head, have a different kind of focus. So rule number 1 of Wiggles and Giggles is water. Rule number 2 is you must have an open mind. What I'm doing here is my form of therapy. I feel like sometimes we need to just shake it out. You know what I'm saying? Have an atmosphere and a space to just give ourselves room to wiggle and let our bodies just move, live, be in the moment. And for me, wiggling causes giggling. So that's why it's called Wiggles and Giggles. Okay, rule number 2, open your mind. Rule number 3, you must have fun. The whole entire point is to have a good time. Whether you're watching, laughing, holding the phone in your hand, or up, wiggling as well, the whole point of Wiggles and Giggles is to give room for you to be silly, for you to be out of your mind and into your body. Get a good wiggle in there. I can't help but to giggle when I wiggle. And so the elements that I was talking about incorporating into tonight's Wiggles and Giggles are some of the acting exercises that I picked up in college. For me, acting was my introduction to my own spirituality. I thought I was going to class to learn how to be a character, how to pretend, But what I found that acting is a way of tapping into yourself, allowing certain attributes, recognizing other attributes, and really honing into your breath. That's one of the things that really got me. When I went to Kennesaw State University and got my bachelor's of science, I learned so much about how the breath is connected to how we interpret every moment, how we can be there in a moment and be receptive to what's going on around us, not only on stage, but in real life. So I want to open up Wiggles and Giggles now that I've gone over the rules. I'll remind you, rule number 1, you got to have water because we're going to be moving. Rule number 2, you need to have an open mind because this is made up as we go. Rule number 3 is you must have fun because that is the only reason why at least I'm doing it. So hopefully you're joining that bandwagon and we can have fun together. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So this opening exercise that I want to have us do is going to be pretty still. I know Wiggles and Giggles, I usually have you moving, but I think let's have an opportunity to tap into ourselves so that when we are moving, we're moving from a place of this feeling that we've cultivated for ourselves. We're moving from this identified center that we've allowed ourselves to tap into. So now the wiggles are coming from a place that makes you really feel good, that expands that feel good. All right? So what we're going to do is do some breathing. We're going to be breathing in and breathing out. And we're going to open up with this one where we're just counting. Okay? We're going to do 4 breaths in. And then we're going to hold it for 4 seconds. Okay? Then we're going to do 4 breaths out. And I kind of want you to do like a funny noise on the way out. Just give yourself permission to make sounds. Okay? So we're going to breathe in 4. Hold at the top of your breath. That means we're holding our breath for 4 seconds. Okay? This is getting our minds tapped into what our bodies are feeling. Because when you don't breathe, your body's checking for, like, where's the air? What's going on? But that also gives you an opportunity to tap into this wonderful machine that is made to regenerate itself on its own. And now we get to tap into, like, the main core of things. So what I want is us to start now. Are you ready? Find a comfortable position, either sitting or standing. And if you're standing, find your feet. If you're sitting, find your butt. Feel it. You gotta feel this. We're gonna be present in this moment, okay? Let's breathe in. Breathe in. And hold at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. All right, what we're doing now is getting into our center. We are connecting with our body through activating our breath and having conscious breathing, and kind of getting into our silly while I'm making the noise on the way out. So we're doing 4 breaths in on a deep inhale. Let your stomach go. Don't worry. Nobody can see you. It's just us. Let's have some fun. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. In, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out with a sound or whatever you feel most comfortable with. Okay? Let's do it again. Breathe in. Ooh, that one felt good to me. Let's do that 2 more times just to kind of ground ourselves before we get into our bodies, to wiggle a bit. All right. Sorry, that got me excited. Oh, I love this. All right, let's do it. 2 more. Let's go. Right again. Let's go. Breathe in. I don't know about you, but when I start to breathe and consciously breathe my body, because that's one of those blessings that we have automatically. We breathe in and out without thinking about it, just like our eyes blink and our heart beats. That's one of those blessings that we were built into our fineness, right? This taking our breath into our own hands, utilizing the blessing of breathing in, that changed my life in college. I'm telling you, that opened my mind to the control I can have over how I relate to my body. Breathing gave me an opportunity to feel myself again from the inside out. Everybody's talking about what you look like, what you're doing, how you're doing, but really getting ourselves to an interior good feeling, which is the reason why I started Wiggles and Giggles to begin with. This was Corona's answer to me. There was just something I needed to get out to let myself wiggle and just be free enough to just give it. And I feel like Wiggles and Giggles for me is a playdate style opportunity to facilitate a fun time with you and your own internal happy. So that was the opening breathing exercise. I thank you so very much for participating with me. I hope you take that into your everyday. Some of these exercises I wake up and do just to remind me that I have been blessed with this automatic blessing, yet I still have the power to control it. That to me is like one of those powerful things that reminds me, oh yeah, I'm alive. I'm a spiritual being living in this physical world, this spiritually physical world. So yes. All right. So, let's get into it. I introduced a creation jar. This is the idea jar last week in our family first Wednesday Wiggles and Giggles. I had the incredible Izzy as my host, and actually today is her birthday. Shouting out the little superstar. I am super excited because not only did she help me out that night and was my co-host, but she shot her first YouTube video, and I'm super excited because she is opening herself up to things that she loves, and I get to be blessed enough to be a part of her finding what she loves. I like it. So her and her mother helped me create the ideas in this jar. What I'm going to do is pull from this, and then that's where the games will come from. This is an interactive experience. Please comment with any words you like to drop. We'd be doing the different games pulled randomly from the cup, but your words would be the inspiration for the game coming. And really to just have some improv fun while moving your body. So occasionally we'll do some water shots. I'll say water, you'll say get you some, and then we'll take shots together. And then we'll also be mixing in some prime time wiggling, getting your body moving, like enter and exit the screen. I remember we did this one exercise one time where we worked on postures. Might be throwing in some of those sometimes. I feel like I want to give people the understanding of what I offer, because not only do I do funny things, wiggles and giggles, and I am creative, but I really do help individuals find their own journey to their own happy. I've had to make a concerted effort in my life to choose happy, and I have a knack for coming up with happy distractions to kind of get the mind off of what's going on so we can focus on creating what's about to go down. So I'm super excited to start the game tonight. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get into it. What's the first game? It is a dance. I am going to work on the fact that you all can't see this. Nope, still. Oh, wait. Oh, bow. Dance. All right. Oh, let's not put it back. Y'all ready? Can I get a word? What is my dance inspired by? And while we're doing this, water. Get you some. I'm doing a straw today. I'm trying to be cute and keep my lipstick on for the whole show. We're going to see how that happens. All right. Mountain climbing. Thank you. All right. A dance based on mountain climbing. Okay. I'm going to use props for this game just to make it interesting. So I have pulled from my jar of creativity dance. And on this show, Wiggles and Giggles, we do improv. Make stuff up on the moment. I got the word mountain climbing. The words mountain climbing. And we are going to make a dance. Lights down, which means close your eyes so that I can get set up and you don't see what I'm doing. Close your eyes. Close them. Like that. Okay. Eyes open. Okay. The dance. Are you ready? And scene! Yay! Oh, that was a Wiggles and Giggles improv dance about mountain climbing. I don't know about you, but being silly and not really trying to be right or be wrong gives me an opportunity to feel different in this moment. It gives me an opportunity to choose from this very moment where and how I want to feel next. Speaking of what's next, a new game. This is says poem. Ooh. Bow. I like it. That's very interesting. I actually got sent this suggestion to be in this poetry competition today, which is very interesting because a lot of my improv is poems and words and how I wordsmith them, which I enjoy to do. So, let's do a poem. And let's entitle it Display. Okay? And I feel like what I'm going to do is kind of, well, you'll see. To display is one thing. To show is another. To have up front and demonstrate is yet again another. But to give yourself away, to check other boxes and never say what it is that you like, oh, well, your life is on display. You have been mantled, made into a trophy of sorts, because you, again, went after what they said, of course. When would you understand, and when could you see that the path that they were leading you was for them and not for your me? Understanding that you were then that age with that kind of knowledge, and back then that kind of stage. But now you see that you have unlimited possibilities. So to display is one thing. To display is one thing, and to show is another. And to tell and admit is yet still another. What would you say to yourself when you realized that day that you woke up and said, oh, where am I lay? What did I make as a bed for me? What did I create as every day? What will I see? What I understand that this life on display was really never for me. But what of it I got, I have gained more than the widest seas. 'Cause now I understand more the vastness of me. Because I was a display, and now I am better than a trophy. I am my own understanding of having my own commanding of this world through my own understanding. That I will see. Because display is one thing, and to show another, and to believe and to know, yet still another. That was fun. Water. Get you some. Let's do it. I want to pose a question. Just out there, and hopefully people look over this and then comment later. But what do you do to be silly? Like, what do you do to, like, hang loose? Like, what do you do to psych yourself out or, get out of your own mind? What do you do? I would love to add more abilities to, like, more avenues, I guess I'll say. More avenues for my mind to kind of, like, direct itself to exactly what I want. Even if my outsides don't look like what I want is, All right. Y'all ready? Let's do another game. Let's do another game. Do another game. You can continuously drop words because the games will keep coming. Let's see. Another dance! Okay, I might have to put on some music for the next one because I don't know if y'all could hear what I was doing in my mind. But let's get it. There is a kind of dance that I've been thinking about doing, but I guess let me let y'all in on a little secret. I wanted to do African dance, and I did some in college, and I loved it. I sometimes have this thing about letting my body move freely. like, to rhythms and stuff like that. I mean, it's easy, natural. I am rhythmically blessed. I can move in rhythm just naturally. It just happens. I'm on a 2 and a 4. Like, that's just what goes on. But in terms of like what I feel like African, you see those videos on Instagram, and people are like, it's like a different kind of belief in their body, how it's just so much confidence, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna challenge myself. We're gonna do this because this is about growth. And you can't be wrong here at Wiggles and Giggles, so you just gonna have to deal. So, let's get to it. I'm excited. I'm about to do an improv African dance. The movements, I'ma let my body get into it, I feel like there is like a healing in letting your body do what it can. Had to shut the window. Okay. But I don't know, there's just I don't know, moving my body feels good to me. I don't do it as often as I need to, which is also why I feel like I decided to do something like a Wiggles and Giggles. Because if anything, I'm going to get up and move, I'm going to get up and sweat a bit, get up and move my body. That went to a little Zumba, but like letting everything happen. I don't know, and see, that's the thing, it's like, I don't really, other than some of the moves that I kind of remember, it's like, what is African? Like, what is actually that? Is that certain, or is it whatever you make it from your interpretation of what it inspires with you? And that, I think, is like the internal question that I've been trying to ask myself. Is there a right or wrong? Or is there just an interpretation for where you come from? Is it that life is supposed to inspire you? And then you twerk it and tweak it and make it your own? I don't know African dances, but I feel like there is something in getting it to inspire you and let it do what it does with your body. And that's what Wiggles and Giggles is about. Letting yourself express, or letting me express. And me welcoming you into my expression. A couple more moves, and then we're going to have a water break. Yes! Water. Get you some. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Water is so good when you get hot. All right, let's do another. Okay, so Wiggles and Giggles was a full hour first couple times. Actually, a couple times there were 2 hours. And that's a lot when people were jumping in and playing along. I'm still down for open sessions. If people want to come in and play with me, I feel like improv is something that we all need to share with each other. So come on and play. But I'm also down with it being a short show where I just get into my bag in terms of letting myself be creative. I'm fine with displaying my come to Jesus. Because it's like come to Jesus, but I'm not doing another dance right now. Let's do a song. We haven't done a song yet. To the forehead. And y'all can see it. I just want to put the artwork on display because it was very nice work done to create these. All right. Can I get a word? On Wiggles and Giggles, we just make it up. We let it flow and we don't give a what? What up? How you doing, Rodney? I hope your body is feeling fine and your mind is keeping up with time. This is Wiggles and Giggles. This is a show that I created, just to give myself an opportunity to play improv games. I would love if you love to come in and jump and have an improv game with me. We just play, and most of it is wiggling. And when I wiggle, it makes me giggle, so. I feel like moving our bodies and letting ourselves be silly is a form of therapy. Yes! Bow bow, Rodney Perry's gonna tap in. Hello.
One of my favorite class members of all time.
Yeah, never deny. It's the thing.
Never deny. So what you want to get? What you want to play?
I'm down for whatever. I just picked up the song one, because I have a jar of creativity. They're like little things.
I got a name for you.
Okay, what's up?
I call it One Up.
One Up, okay.
So, people, every time you tell somebody you got something good going on, they always want to one up your thing. Mm-hmm. So the game is to congratulate, then elevate. Go one up. One up. So, hey, what's up, Jam? How you feeling?
Oh man, I'm feeling good, but not as good as you looking, baby.
You know, God is good. Yo, man, I just hear so many positive things are happening in your life. Tell me about it.
Oh man, what we do, as we get our thing on, right, shows and all sorts of stuff like that. But nothing as good as what you got coming on. Give it to me. What's up?
No. You got to tell me, because I heard you had something really like a blessing. What happened?
Well, because we are on the rise, like we always are. Always are. Movies are now on Amazon Prime.
Wow, that's crazy. You got movies on Amazon Prime?
We got movies on Amazon Prime, bro.
Wow, that's crazy. Man, you not only writing, you producing, you directing, you doing everything. Hold on. This is crazy. You got movies on Amazon Prime. I just invented a car that flies.
Wow, you up the game like that, man. Just because I know you put like some solar powered in that stuff too, didn't you?
I don't even know. I'm just saying, So you got to take it one up. You got to go one up over there, my car.
Okay, well, since the car is a very nice thing, I just want to let you know I took it tiny. You know what I'm saying? Because I know big things, but I took it tiny. Now I own me a tiny house, what I've been talking about, and I could just travel the world. I don't owe nobody rent at all.
Here. Oh, my God. See, that's what I'm talking about. First of all, congratulations, because tiny house living is the best way to live in America. Everybody know that. Wow, that's crazy. You live in a tiny... it's crazy that you would say that. Because, my grandfather was a professional clown, and I inherited the little car that him and his boys used to live in. So, about 50 of us fit in that little car.
Ah, that must have been your inspiration for your car invention. But, my granddaddy was a tailor, and, like the suits that the little clowns used to wear, he would make them suited and booted. So when they got in, they were like not hot at all. You know what I'm saying? We were the ones that made y'all comfortable.
Wow. That was your people that made clowns. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know what? Let me just throw this out there, because I didn't even know that, man. First of all, congratulations making that fabric. It's crazy you would even mention fashion, because, and I wasn't even supposed to tell nobody about this, but I just started my own fashion magazine. Yeah, it's all over the world. I got the models and stuff. It's crazy, man. I wasn't even supposed to talk about it.
I get that. Tyra is gonna beat me up, and I'm so proud of you. Congratulations, bro. Fashion magazine. I love it. But when Tyra and I got together and we talked about Model Land, she did mention something about your magazine, but the network that we're about to start, bro. We of course would need like a comedian to come on and do the thing, but we doing big things. Maybe we could get an ad in your magazine.
Yeah, you never know. See, that ain't nothing but God, man. Congratulations on that. Congratulations. You know what? I ain't gonna even stay on here much longer because wow, Barack's supposed to call me tonight. Yeah, it's 9:30, so he's supposed to hit me up in like 6 minutes, so I can't stay on here much longer. But but we talk all the time, so if I don't catch it, don't trip.
Right. I totally get you.
I
Tell
called him
him I said what's up.
Barry. What you want me to tell B?
Yeah, just tell Mr. V, because I'm still in my youth.
Right.
That I said what's up. Y'all have a really good conversation.
No
And
doubt.
speaking of, make sure that you get your daughter those tickets to come to the Michelle, me, Queen Latifah, and Oprah conference that we booked. Oh yeah, I
Oh,
didn't tell you about that one. I reserved
oh,
her some tickets, but yeah, we
wow.
got a conference coming up. It's like a whole big deal.
Yeah.
Just a little something,
I mean,
something.
you're always so generous though, just to get my baby tickets. That's beautiful. And you know what? I know you got the little one, and I want to return the favor. Because I know they told me that your baby really like hip hop, and so me, Jay-Z, it's a lot. It's a bunch of like Drake, Kanye. It's a bunch of the guys. They gonna get together and they just need a baby, and so I was like, I know you had a baby, so I was like, I know a baby, and so yeah, your baby's gonna be on the next album. Yeah.
You always be looking out, Rodney. I'm telling you, you always be looking out. And I told Beyonce the last time we talked that, she's doing the Black is King, and then now it's going to be Black is Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And what she's going to do is incorporate some comedians to kind of do the segues in between the sessions instead of the Lion King that she did in the other one.
Yeah.
And I told her that your voice is it.
Wow.
And she was like, oh, he was top of the list anyways.
Wow, you're in the blessing business.
Hey.
Life is all about connecting the dots. And you ain't gonna believe this. So I'm talking to Oprah, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking to Oprah. She got a lot of stuff going on. She said, Rodney, I'm sick of all these producers. They not give me what I want. I said, oh, I know what you need. You need an up and coming producer, director, writer, comedian. And I just threw your name in the mix, and she was like, Rodney, whatever you say, I like her. And so I don't know if she hit you or not, but she gonna hit you like real soon.
Oh shit! I'm looking forward to it. My phone is always on because you always you put me on.
Yeah.
And before you go, because you got a couple minutes before Barack calls you or whatever.
Yeah, he gonna hit me up any minute.
Right. Well, this is what I've heard. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of lords and ladies going on Instagram and stuff like that. That Scotland has seen your work. You know what I'm saying? Has seen you make people laugh and done like that. And they have given you the whole coastal side. Now you are Lord Rodney Perry of the coast.
I'll take that. That's hot. That's hot. You know
I'm
what?
you like that.
Crazy. And I like Scotch, so this is perfect for me. And so they asked me not to bring this up because we were supposed to tell you this to begin of the year. But they gonna make you head of all Africa, the whole continent. Yeah, I mean that's Ghana, Egypt, South Africa, and all the white people over there. So you in charge of all that.
Well, I mean, I have been practicing for it and getting my mind right for it, but I don't know if they told you because, the same confederation and everything like that. Since global warming has happened, Antarctica is about to be Greenland, Greenland, not Greenland, and they've decided that you should be the first one there and that you should delegate where the rest of the land goes. But I know you have the right ability for that. So I said, yes, do it.
And then, you know what? I mean, it's first of all, congratulations for you for plugging me, and then, wow, I'm gonna leave after this one. The crazy part is that the reason I was able to handle Greenland is because I just bought the moon. Yeah, so we're looking to colonize, and white people been trying to leave here for a long time. So we got trips back and forth. They ain't got, we don't have to go back to Africa. They gonna make some space for us.
Okay, well, I mean, that sounds amazing. And I would love to ship white people off to the moon, but I just chartered a plane, not like a regular plane, but like an outer space plane, not just a
Oh,
jet or like a rocket. It's like an outer space plane,
wait
like
a minute.
total to Pluto. And I've given white people 50% off everything they buy there.
Wow. Wow, that's a sale. That's a deal.
So I've just technically created a new America because they all gone.
Wow, ain't that something? Wow. You know what? I'm gonna go. It's been a pleasure.
Thank
well,
you so much for playing with me
well,
on Wiggles
very
and
fun.
Giggles.
All right, be
I'll
good.
see you soon.
No doubt.
All right. Wiggles and Giggles. I love to play improv games. Being in the moment, at the moment, in the moment, that is how life gets done. And Wiggles and Giggles is a show that I created to really facilitate play dates with yourself. I hope you get the opportunity, and I think we should do one now. Let's go ahead and have a wiggle session. Let it out. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, it's Wiggles and Giggles. 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 Woo! I feel like Wiggles and Giggles can heal the heart, the soul, and the mind. And that is my time, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for tonight's Wiggles and Giggles. This is a platform I've created because I feel like we as people need to get back into our play. Honestly, let's play today, tomorrow, and for the rest of our lives. We can do this together, and it's going to start here. I love you so much. Thoughts become things. We are what we think. So let's talk. I will be back here on my IG Live Friday for Free Flow Friday. Thank you so much. I love you all so very much. This is why I do what I do. I am a positive, conscious content creator, and I am here to help. Yo, happy! While I help my own. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I will talk to you then.